Hey, Florg. Hey, Esky. Just reminder to everybody listening, that is new music from my pal Mr. Up here. His album, Static Saint, is available now. You can get it on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, I think, Bandcamp, all the range. Hi.
Hi,
Hi. I'm back.
Bruh.
welcome back.
Florg, what was that for? And and right on Karama, too. Why would you do that?
Did we get slimed or hit with an item?
No, you got Brud.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, the reactive is exactly. Oh, and now I got slimed. The reactive is like right exactly where like the sound redeems are on this screen. So, but like I said, guys, we're gonna watch the Xbox. Okay, yes, I'll drink water. Thank you, Esky. Goddamn, I guess you got to clean up the slime. Yeah, I called that. We're gonna watch the Xbox showcase. I haven't watched it yet. Jakarta was very good about people not spoiling it for me because they knew that I was gonna watch it later. And after the wonderful time we had at the PC game show, I am ready for something a little better. Something, of course, had to go wrong. I was like,
You've got a refractor shard floor geese teeth just cheered 5 bits.
What went wrong?
Anything from Game Fest that's taking
Oh,
your
are
interest?
you referring to the dropped frames near the end?
the like my stream just like froze, and I had no idea it was frozen. And then I looked,
Yeah,
and I was like, it said that I had like no frames, and I was like, what the fuck? I was confused. I didn't drop any frames; just had no frames. And then at the bottom it said, "You have overloaded your embedded or whatever. Please try to lower settings." I'm like, I can't lower settings while I'm streaming. Thanks for the warning, though, OBS.
Interesting.
Appreciate it. So, anything interesting from Game Fest that's taking my interest? Well, what I'm going to do is tomorrow, after Black Voices in Gaming, which is the last thing.
The almighty Karama just
Also, thanks,
subscribed
hon.
for 50 months.
50 months. Damn. Wow. Time flies.
Yeah, I've been sitting on that one for a while, but I haven't been able to because it's not that stream open when we're streaming.
Yeah, I get you. So what I'm gonna say is, after the Black Voices in Gaming, which is the last thing that's part of the Summer Games Fest schedule, I'm gonna do like a recap, and I'm gonna go over all the games, and then I'm gonna basically make a list of all the games that I'm interested in. Maybe watch a couple of the trailers over again, so people who missed out can see them. But that's my plan, because there's been a lot of good stuff, especially stuff yesterday. Like, if you like indie games, you're eating good, because there are so many good indie games coming out.
What was the indie game one?
There was a few yesterday. There was wholesome games, then women-led games, then Latin American games, Southeast Asian games, green games, but we'll get into that one. And
Let's not get into the green games.
yeah, and
Even I heard about that one.
there were some in future gaming showcase as well, but it was a mix of AAA and indie stuff. And then finally there was Frosty Games, which is the Australian indie games. So a lot of good stuff. The highlights of yesterday were Latin American games, like it was last year, and Southeast Asian games. In fact, Southeast Asian games ended with like something I didn't think was going to happen. Let me just say that. Like, I was very surprised. I have one friend I know who's really into this game series, and I had to like message them and be like, they did the thing. So I was very excited. But anyways, you ready to watch this?
Give me 1 second. I'm just opening up all these things I've missed to watch later in my own time.
Yeah.
So I've got like 6 tabs open for stuff to catch up on at some point. I
Yeah,
am ready for you whenever the countdown is.
okay. So we'll go on go. I'm gonna count 3, 2, 1, and then go. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Only had trouble too, eh, Florg? Yeah, it was. There's probably some Twitch issue. There was a YouTube issue yesterday with YouTube streaming. Ironically enough, something's going around.
That's a lot of 18 pluses.
Yep. Xbox Game Studios. That logo looks like it was made in 2003.
It does. I was thinking that too. Back with the original Xbox. Outer Wilds or Outer World 2, maybe?
Probably. Invasion of Arcadia. Yeah, there's apparently a whole thing for this. If it's Outer Wilds or Outer Worlds 2.
We didn't come to Arcadia to get
I need to play the
bogged
first one.
down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this
I played the first world
Director
Outer
agent
Worlds
is
one, but it
mucking
just
things
didn't
up.
really hook me, to be honest.
They're not alone.
Every time I see
in
Outer
doing
Worlds
so.
1, I'm like,
And they think they can just
I think
choose how
we
things
have
play
Starfield
out.
at home. Starfield at home. Outer
They could
Worlds.
stop
Oh,
us
it's
from
better.
stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs?
Whoa! Did just.
$34, $39, so I'm just like a second ahead of you.
Oh, I kept going. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, okay. You're fine.
You say go. I'm there now. So you say go, and I'll continue as well. Okay.
What are you at? 34, 39, or
3440. But when you say go, it'll be delayed enough that will be synced.
okay? And go.
And it didn't play. What the? What are you at?
34, 45.
Okay. I'll just skip ahead because if I skip ahead 5 seconds, it'll be there. Okay. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, YouTube's been doing this weird thing for like the last 2 months where it'll just randomly jump back like 3 or 4 minutes sometimes. or
Are
just
you
30
looking at a
seconds.
person on a icy hill or whatever?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So it skipped the game.
Climbing in.
Different game. I thought it started with Outer Wilds. Outer
Thomas,
Worlds.
I did.
wherever you are,
Aphelion, that's what you see?
I'll find you.
Yeah, I fell in.
Okay, yeah, so
I mean, hit pause at 35, 30. I'll jump back to see if it skipped it.
okay.
Uh.
Well, hold on. I'm just gonna see.
It did, yeah. Oh, it absolutely
Yeah. So you're at 35:30, you said?
did. Let me.
Okay, I'm at 35:30
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
You ready?
Looks like there was a bunch of game announcements at before the
Should I try a
intermission.
different source? This is the official like stream source, and I know they had weird stream issues this weekend. Do you want me to find another source?
Let me see if I can find just. Okay, I think I might have found the actual. Let's see.
I'm doing a search for Xbox Game Showcase so far. There's one from well, the Xbox one is literally 2 minutes, so damn, maybe I'll just go back to the one I had.
Just start at 0 actually, because for whatever reason it just jumped forward to 35 minutes afterwards. Which I know that's where it linked to for you, but it seems like 0 is the actual start for things.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go back to 0 and try it again.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry, folks. That means it wasn't on my end. No.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Yesterday,
Because we
during-
both jumped forward, that means.
Yeah. So yesterday during Future Game Show, it kept jumping back, and they had to put text on the screen saying there's an issue with YouTube streaming.
Yeah, here's Outer Worlds
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. Mhm. So
So it seemed I jumped forward first, and then like after like a couple seconds, you jumped forward.
you know what? You know what it probably was? They're probably going into the VOD and cutting the countdown out. That's probably what they did.
That's possible, yeah. That makes sense actually, because that would explain why it jumped us forward to the after point for your timestamp.
Yeah.
And they think they can just choose knows how things play out. They could stop us from stealing
Alright.
the protected
Well, hopefully the technical
brainwashing
problems are over,
technology,
guys.
which we need to improve our market share.
It also explained why at initially hitting play, it started with Outer Worlds, and then it basically auto-refreshed itself, the player, and it took us to that timestamp.
So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism.
Capitalism.
You, capitalism.
Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
I'm yearning and
Damn it.
burning for you.
You know, I know this is made by Obsidian and everything that made New Vegas, but hello, Mr. House,
Mr. House.
for that lady on this giant screen.
Yeah. This looks pretty good. I still need to finish the first one. I played a little bit of the first one. I played it on Game Pass, but someone sent me it through Throne for PS4, so I'll probably play it at some point.
I know you.
Still playing copyrighted music, I guess. Yep. Oh, I think that guy is having a bit of
A little
time.
drunk. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
Drunk, food poisoning, could be any number of things.
Drunk poisoning.
I'm technically, if you're puking because of
October.
alcohol, it is because of poisoning.
October, eh?
Oh, damn.
By capitalism. Inflate our impressions and egos by staying tuned
No, I
after
was about
the
to say that feels
showcase.
sooner than I was expecting, but no, that sounds about right. It's been a few years.
World premiere.
I didn't have to say
Did it
those.
change the world premiere guy's
What's
voice?
wrong? I'm sorry.
Or did that just sound weird to me?
I've just
maybe a
been
different
so
take.
depressed lately.
You know, it would fix
Maybe.
everything. Human supremacy.
What the fuck?
Oh god, is this
Is this the Rick and Morty one?
yeah, the sequel to the Rick and Morty game with the gun? Yeah,
I think it might be. Yep.
but Justin Roiland I don't think works for them anymore.
I mean, even then, the game itself just never felt
High on Life. is
interesting in
what
the
it's
fucking slightest. Yeah, that's the one.
called. I did want to play it.
It always felt like it was trying too hard, you know?
That's the way Justin Roiland always is, though.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that kind of stuff hits, but for an entire game of it, I don't know about that.
From what I found out, they had to put in a meter so you could turn down the amount of talking.
I feel like that says enough about the game, honestly.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size
Let's
of
do
ours.
it, Shark Turtle.
I mean, Shark Turtle's just a snapping turtle.
I guess the first game did good enough that they could make a sequel.
Or they had enough money that they were willing to do it anyways.
Yeah.
You know, if nothing else, I really like that they have, with Game Pass, you can play it day one with Game Pass.
That is nice.
You've got a refractor shard for a geese teeth just cheated 5 bits. The game was good enough to get
Plus with Game Pass being online as well, it's a very nice option.
Really, High on Life had DLC? I had no idea.
Yeah, same here.
I might have to play it sometime. It looks like fun, but if you don't like the Rick and Morty like humor style, you're probably not going to like the game.
I think I'm fine with like a 30-minute episode of Rick and Morty. I don't want to play a 8-hour game of Rick and Morty.
High on Knife, that was the name of the DLC. That's funny. Oh, That makes
That's-
sense. 'Cause the
sounds
first
about
weapon we see is a knife person.
Also, I like how you said High on Knife was the DLC as a woman gets stabbed by a knife. That was very fun timing. Also, I have no idea what this game is. It feels like something that's been announced, but I'm getting nothing. Like, initial guess was like Lara Croft or something, but no, I'm definitely not getting that vibe anymore.
Residence.
Yeah, no, I've not heard of this.
Oh.
Oh, Plague Tale, okay. Plague Tale I've heard of. I guess it's just a new game in the series or something. '26 is not too far off.
Oh no, are we gonna get a baby and a PS3?
AR?
No, this is probably their handheld. That they apparently.
Oh, right. Oh. Yeah, because PlayStation doing it was such a great idea.
Well, the official Xbox one's canceled. Now they're using third-party ones with Xbox support. Yes, the new ROG thing.
Silk Song.
Still no release date for Silk Song.
Man, for the first time in like 3 years, Silk Song fans are getting crumbs at least.
Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else, they said it's coming out this year, so who knows?
So is this like the ROG Ally, just like with Xbox built in?
Seems it? I mean, we need to see actual, like, stats to compare it to, but I'd assume so.
This is an Xbox.
It looks nice, I'll give it that.
Holiday this year, okay. ROG Xbox Ally, okay.
Oh, that's actually decent, yeah.
So, I wonder if it's going to have
Solid
Windows
storage
on it
space.
as well.
Player first.
Which would
And that's what
make
you've
sense
seen
because
from us over
Xbox
the
is
years.
based off of
We've led
Windows,
the industry
so...
with backward compatibility. We've
Yeah.
championed cross-play and cross-progression. We deliver Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed for players, not locked to a single
lie, I
store
actually kinda like
or
that shirt.
tied to one device. The Xbox
Yeah, it's a neat
Ally
shirt.
is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows.
Actually, no, this might be
On
better
this
than
Xbox,
what the
you can play
PlayStation
games
1
across
did
your
if it's
entire
not
library.
Oh,
if it
no,
doesn't
no,
require
yeah,
you to
yeah.
actually
All the
have a
Windows PC game
PlayStation.
stores.
Yeah, so the
From Xbox
PlayStation
and Battle.net to Steam, GOG,
portal
and Ubisoft
doesn't
Connect.
have its own
And
OS. It's
the
literally
highly
just
anticipated Hollow
a
Knight
used
Silk
for
Song
remote play.
will be
That's all
available
it's
at
for.
launch and
So this is
in-game
basically a
content
Steam
and
Deck,
Ally
but for
releases
Xbox
later this
games.
year.
So the
In
ROG
fact,
Ally, the
every
original
new
ROG
game you
Ally
see in
was
today's
basically
show
like a
will
Steam
be
Deck, but it came with
playable on
Windows
Xbox
instead of
Ally.
Linux. So this is kind of the same
We have
idea.
always wanted
It's
you
going
to
to have
have
the
the unique
Xbox side,
experience
like
of
the
Xbox
Steam
on any
deck
screen.
does. Have the
That's
Steam
why
side,
we're
and then it's
investing
going to
in
have
Xbox Play
a
Anywhere.
full version of
Whether you're
Windows,
playing on
kind of like
console,
how
PC,
the
Smart
Steam
TV,
Deck
or
has a
any
full
Windows
version of
handheld like the
Linux
new
in its
Xbox Ally. The Xbox experience
OS,
roams
other
with
OS
you.
boot.
Your library,
Because
progression, friends,
it comes with
and
Steam
people.
OS on it, so you can
There
just
are
boot
over
to the
1,000
Linux side
Xbox
that
Play
way, or
Anywhere
you can
games
go right to
on
your
Xbox today.
the Steam Deck
And every new
dashboard,
game
which is
you see
basically
in
like
today's
big picture
show,
mode.
from our partners and our
So,
studios,
that's probably
really
what's
fucking
gonna be
cool.
Play Anywhere.
Yeah.
And because it's Xbox,
Like, as long as the pricing
you
isn't
can
bad,
always
that's
have access
not
to
a terrible
Game
deal.
Pass with a
Yeah.
diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises.
Just considering it's coming out
to
later this year, I'm
critically
going to assume it's
acclaimed indie
around
hits.
Christmas, like
This
general.
is the freedom
Yeah.
we believe
I should
players
just send you your
should
Steam
have.
Deck.
Any game, anywhere, and we are giving it
I
our
keep
all
forgetting.
every day to make this vision real. But it
And when
all
I
comes
remember,
back
I'm
to
like,
the
oh,
games.
I'm gonna have to wait till
From
next
Dead
pay to send
Rights on
it.
the original Xbox to Armored Core 6,
'Cause it's not
our
gonna be
relationship
cheap
with
to send it.
Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG steeped in dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay. Bamco. Okay.
Curious, has Sony had a direct for Summer Games Fest?
They had a state of play just before Summer Games Fest.
How was that? I never watched it.
There's some good stuff.
Okay.
There's a few things that were pretty good. It's actually listed on the
one downside
website.
Always been here.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So, the one issue I have with Sony over Xbox is
We were at
with
our weakest.
the online game or with the Game Pass, you can play
out into
Xbox
the
games
light.
online. Where at Sony, you have to buy a PS5 if you want to
We
play
fled for our
Sony
lives.
games.
We should have feared for our souls instead.
Like, I've yet to see a PS5 game come out that's worth buying a PS5 and the game.
See, it's more worth it for me because I have content I can do on it, right? So.
Well, yeah. As a content creator, I definitely see the value of it, but for someone who'd do it for casual play, it's basically the same issue I've run into with the Switch 2 so far.
Okay.
There's not enough that's...
I have a question for you.
Good.
But I became something
Yes.
else.
If they put Bloodborne Remastered on PS5, would that be enough for you to get one?
Their worst nightmare.
Between that and Demon Souls, maybe.
Because Demon Souls Remastered, I really want to play.
Yeah, that pulled me from a hard no to a hard maybe, leaning yes.
Trapped between the two worlds.
Because I have this funny feeling that they're
Fighting
going
to
to
even
wait
score.
until they have nothing and then
Fighting to
do
understand
Bloodborne Remastered.
The evil behind it all.
It would depend entirely on if they do remake or remaster for it.
Like a visual upgrade with 60 frames per second is probably not enough for you. It would have to be like a ground up remake of the game.
If they get Blue Steel or whatever name the company was that did Demon Souls, absolutely, I would say that's probably the closest you'll get to a hard, from a hard no to a hard maybe to yes, because they did a fantastic job on Demon Souls.
You're a hard maybe to a soft yes if they did that.
Yes, if it's just a remaster, it's definitely more middling maybe. I need at least probably another game or two on top of that to pull me over.
Oh wow, they're from Fable.
You say that, but Bugsnax?
Wait, what?
Oh, Mario?
Oh.
Meat
Super
Boy?
Meat Boy. Oh god, are they making a 3D Meat Boy? Oh my god, they are! Okay, this looks fun.
I'm just worried about how it'll control, because with 2D platformers you can get away with a lot more with slightly janky or challenging stages, but with 3D that just introduces a whole new realm of things.
Yeah. I got very confused when I saw the pipe. I was like, there's no Mario game on Xbox.
Yeah. I do like that they're keeping the whole thing of showing all your lives attempts at it. That's interesting.
Ha, the third game, of course, is called 3D. They shouldn't call the second one Forever, because now they could have used that for 4.
Yeah. I mean, nothing saying they can't.
I guess so.
They can just throw the number 4 and then ever.
I also love how they waited to the third game to make a...
Oh, wait, Tecmo.
Got your back?
Yeah.
Yakumo.
Oh, Team Ninja. Oh, okay, it's probably Ninja
You're a
Gaiden.
wanted criminal now.
Yeah.
Or not.
Are they doing a new game? Because I know they did a remaster, remake of one of the older games?
Yes, there is a new one coming, but they did do a remaster of Black 2. Or no, they made a Black 2, which is... Ninja Gaiden Black was the enhanced version of Ninja Gaiden, and then Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is the remaster they're making with additional content in 2. So yeah, I think this is the new Ninja Gaiden. This is Ninja Gaiden 4. It's ironic, because we're getting a new 3D Ninja Gaiden and a new 2D Ninja Gaiden. So both series are getting a sequel.
Sequels and visual upgrades.
Yeah. I still need to play Ninja Gaiden Black too, and Ninja Gaiden Black.
Shark Ghost.
It's Gura.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, drill, damn.
I mean, what I was initially going to go with is, oh, it's Zamtrios. He went to the wrong game.
Zamtrios, yeah. And Indie Gaiden 4, that's what I thought. October as well, damn. A lot of stuff coming out in October for Xbox. Now that's going to be on, I believe, on PS5 as well, so, but I think it's Xbox first. Oh no. Don't show Todd Howard. Don't show Todd Howard. Don't show Todd Howard.
Oh, it's the Indiana Jones game, okay. I didn't know Bethesda was working on that.
Here we go. It's technically Machine Games. Bethesda's just like a...
Good luck, Indy.
Publisher for it.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair then, so you don't have to worry about the Bethesda jank for it.
Oh, okay. So are they adding DLC, I guess?
This is where it starts.
DLC or maybe a sequel. I don't know how the other one did.
It's pretty fast for a sequel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The city of Antioch.
That was what, like a year and a half ago?
For a second I thought he said the city of NTR, and I was like, excuse me?
Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
I agree with Lucy. Why is there so much NTR? The Order Giants. Okay. September.
That's surprisingly soon. So it is a new game, yeah?
I think it's DLC because it's still called, it's still the same title as the other game, right?
Was the previous one The Great Circle?
World
yes.
Premiere.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. It's just weird because they didn't really say DLC anywhere explicitly. It's like, Ooh. Japanese game. Ooh.
Oh shit! This isn't a new part of
Wild
the
Hearts?
Oh, Game Freak!
Game Freak? A non-Pokemon game from Game Freak?
I mean, they do exist, but...
I mean, yeah, it's just
like
been 84 years.
One of my favorite non-Pokemon Game Freak games is Tembo the Elephant. It's a really fun game.
I'm surprised we survived another 2,000 years for extinction.
You've got a refractor shard floor geese teeth just cheered 5 bits. Who are they and what have
Design-wise,
they
it
done
looks
with the
really
Game
interesting.
Freak?
I'd need to see more actual gameplay, though.
Oh no, she's got to stand! Oh, it's okay, Dio's dead. That's probably the Pokemon Company more than Game Freak. No, 100%. It is, Eski. It 100% is. They call the shots.
Yeah.
When it comes to Pokemon. Game Freak has to say how high.
The glittering streets of Rivendell sure do shine.
Oh.
Because they swoop their filth down to us.
What's this?
Avalon. Oh, no. I got disappointed.
What'd you think it was?
Fable. That's Albion, not Avalon.
Yeah, this is Fable looking crazy with guns and shit.
I mean, that was the second and third game, so...
You will be
They put guns in the second and third game?
until
Damn.
you fucking
Yeah.
rust. It ain't for the spineless.
To keep your filthy pickers off me!
And This sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
The
Crime! Justice itself has been affronted. I have been burgled.
I'm not gonna lie, if you told me this was a Fable 3 remake, you wouldn't be too far off.
Yes, I got that part. Do you know anyone who might wish you ill?
Steampunk.
We can't arrest and question everyone. Let's see if we can narrow the suspects down a bit. They were, trust your instincts, sir. Tall, yes, sir.
Built rather slim, well, muscular.
Mm-hmm.
Was very quick, agile.
Go on.
Is this the character creator? That's cool.
No, larger.
I see.
Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
That's just Dorian from fucking Dragon Age Inquisition.
Your brandy, sir. Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I'll show you touchy! There. Anything else you'd care to say to Errol? Brains. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Round here, it's all sharp edges, empty pockets, and blood on the cobbles. Goodbye, Silas.
No, no! I'll hurt you, you fucking meat.
3 felt a bit excessive.
I'll leave you with a pissing pan of peaches!
You'd either got a gang at your back, or a knife in it.
We're family here. Family takes care of its own.
Can't put a price on that, can you?
Them's in charge. They don't keep order. They keep power.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken.
Society
and
where
too
they
scared
have
to fight back.
steampunk automatons.
That's why it pays to be clever and well-armed.
No, this looks like an interesting game.
This looks like one I'd enjoy more watching someone play than playing
Let's
myself.
a few arguments.
I can see that.
Because the story definitely sounds interesting.
Don't get cocky.
I don't know if the
They've got
gameplay was quite
far
my
worse.
jam, though.
Time.
At least from what little we've actually seen.
And if they can rewrite history,
It's not a steampunk time machine, is it?
they can rewrite us. But look who
I
just
think it might be a
found
little bit of like Fallout.
Now I can fiddle with time.
What was the third Fallout game you made?
Put the bullet back.
You mean Bioshock?
Where you could Bioshock, yes.
Bioshock
sorry.
Infinite.
Bioshock Infinite. Yeah. Like, it feels almost kind of like Bioshock Infinite.
Yeah, that's what people are saying.
We can change the world as we know
Spiritual
it.
Dishonored successor? Huh.
One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past.
Doesn't I can definitely get the spiritual aspect of it. I just doesn't feel quite right for Dishonored though.
The hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Definitely has a bit of a Bioshock edge to it.
Well, Bioshock's whole thing was its steampunk aesthetic, so.
Well, yeah. Clockwork Revolution. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look at that.
Now let me alone and piss off.
So not for, at the very least, end of 2026.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, if nothing else, I'm looking forward to seeing more in, like, during like the Game Awards or something.
Award-winning,
Matt Booty.
record-breaking, critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom, The Dark Ages from Bethesda.
I need to get
Diablo
that.
4, Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard.
Not looked into
and
it at all, but I've heard
Avowed
good
from
things about
Xbox
Dark
Game
Ages.
Studios. All of our
I've
teams
looked at a little
across
bit,
Xbox
and
First
people have said
Party
that it's
are
pretty good.
shipping their most played games ever.
I also need to look
and
into
they're
the
also
Doom Eternal
delivering more
DLC. I
content than
heard
ever
that
before.
was decent too.
From
Yeah, I never
original
played the
single-player
DLC.
experiences
I never finished
to
Eternal.
vast
I need to finish
online
it.
worlds, our teams are empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make. So of course, our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller.
Also, I'm still really
As
curious to
you've
see what the
seen in
pricing ends
recent
up being for
years,
that handheld.
More and more of our characters, stories,
Like,
and worlds
especially
are
as we're seeing more of these, like,
to brand new audiences through TV and film.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut
a
you off. What'd you
Minecraft
say?
movie and the Fallout
Chicken
TV
jockey.
series
Especially depending
broke
on-
records and brought millions of players into the game.
especially depending on how further
as
videos show
gaming
or games
continues to film and
during
television
this.
like never
If it's
before.
priced well enough,
When it
I'd
comes
probably
to
consider getting
growing
that
new
over
franchises,
maybe even doing
Obsidian
anything for
is having a
online.
year like no other. From launching a blockbuster
If it's
new
like
game
half the
Avowed
price of
to
a
the upcoming release
Xbox Series
of The
X
Outer
or
Worlds
S, like
2 this
I'd
October.
probably seriously consider it.
Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game.
Now, thing to remember
launching this
is Game
year.
Pass will work
You'll
on
get to go
Steam Deck.
deeper on it in our direct. But
The
until
only
then,
downside to
let's
using
take a look.
to using it on Steam Deck is it's it's always online. But I
Also,
don't think
we'll
this
have
will
to
be-
depend on the battery life, I feel.
Yeah.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast!
He-Man knockoff?
Yep, sure seems like
With
it.
new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can
Girth?
run
Yoked girth.
You sure is girthy.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized
that's why it
against their
sounded
will
familiar.
and left to fight for their survival
Overgrown
in the
2?
backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
Taking place in the sewers. Oh, it looks like it's just back in the backyard.
Damn it. I recognize the song.
Damn. It's a good song.
I know, but bad for me because I gotta keep muting.
Yeah. Ooh, Scorpion. Moth.
Yeah. Where's Sub-Zero?
There's Sub-Zero.
Oh, Grounded 2.
Grounded 2, I guess. Oh, damn, that's very soon.
Wow.
The predecessor, ND3500, reached. Accessing predecessor's travel log. Attempting data salvage.
Uber team.
I have encountered an unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
I doubt this is Layers of Fear 4.
Behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area
I'd be surprised with what we've seen so far, yeah.
highly unusual.
Alien.
They become exceptionally aggressive.
Did someone else take over Dead Space 2?
This looks really good so far. And I love Uber team stuff.
It is highly recommend it to proceed.
I'm not familiar with the name, but if they did, they did that, it makes
Layers
sense.
of Fear and Silent Hill 2 Remake are the biggest games.
They did Silent Hill 2 remake. Goddamn, that's impressive. Chronos.
And everybody thought it was going to be shit because the team had a couple of games that were bad out of their repertoire of games that they made in a row. But then,
And when you've got a name as heavy as Silent Hill 2, you kind of have to go out of your way to be good.
Chronos. Well, people were pissed that they were given Silent Hill 2 Remake when it was first announced years ago. And then when the game came out, everybody shut up. Because it was good. It's like, I told you guys, I know.
Well, not like they weren't upset without precedent, so...
Well, I was like, I told everybody, they know how to make horror games. They made Layers of Fear, which is legit one of the scariest horror games I've ever played.
Yeah. Weren't the later Layers of Fear kind of eh?
So... Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. You know, Elder Scrolls Online... That too, yeah.
Is basically my thing with it. I think it also didn't help that I had no one to play with, so I was just kind of playing. I didn't really know what to do.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah.
MMOs aren't really built for solo play. Kind of the whole thing is the sense of community that comes with a MMO.
I do like that it gets a ton of content though. Like it has Morrowind, Oblivion.
Oh yeah.
Like the only thing I don't think it has
the game's
Skyrim.
massive.
I think it's the only thing it's missing is Skyrim.
Premiere.
Honestly, I think it'd be really fun if they never add Skyrim.
They probably will at some point.
Subnautica 2?
No, this is that game.
Wait, no,
that
we're finally caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say that looks like the Atlas ship from the end of Subnautica 1.
Thomas, the ship's breaking apart. There's no time. Evacuate now. Thomas, come in.
Aria.
I'm gonna mute. Anyways, we saw clips of this before. Anyways, there's a lot of these happening, like these exploration game, stranded exploration games.
Yeah.
And
it makes sense. The last few years we had farm sims. Before that we had roguelikes.
Oh, Hun.
Before that was
Hun. Do you see the counters? I don't know if you have stream open, but do you want me to give me a second? Let me read this off. So far through Summer Games Fest, I have seen 26 builders. One new category added was
what a rat mouse.
Yeah. It's games that star rats or mice. I've kind of put.
Oh yeah. I saw a few of those
instead of frogs. 16 farming games, 27 roguelites, 6 home deco games, and 15 shop/sim games.
I'm surprised there's that many home deco games.
They started being a lot, and so I started making that one of the things I count. Oh boy, what is this? Is that Alien? No.
I mean, I'd be down for another Alien game, especially if
it's
it's like
the same game.
Isolation. But
European
yeah.
Space Agency, really?
Well, if we got another Alien Isolation-esque game, that'd be hype.
That would be sick. I need to play Alien Isolation. Still, I got so many horror games I gotta play. I gotta do Silent Hill 2 this year for October, and then
Welcome to
Silent Hill
England.
F.
I assume you saw the.
I know this must be a
I
shock.
assume you saw Silent.
Having
Oh
lived
yeah,
with your
I was about to say
grandfather.
Silent Hill F looks
He
really
left you this
interesting.
hotel in his
It
will.
looks so
It's
good,
been
I
in your
wanna play
family
it.
for generations. Much like the
Oh, here's a home deco game I'm
He's
betting you.
a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to the grand. A hotel
okay.
across the land. Every room used to be
I'm vibing. I'm vibing.
Your wish
Is it because of the ska?
Here at the grand.
I mean, the music's fuck.
Well, hello there. It looks like you're about to do
Music's
some
fucking good, if nothing else.
Would you like some help with that?
That is a home deco game. I've got to add this to the list.
So, my father was renovating the hotel when he disappeared?
Not just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know, you can
Okay,
pick up what you
this
left
looks
off.
interesting.
You seem like a good man. Like
It's like a very chill game.
I'm in.
If only that existed in real life.
Oh my god.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of
I
what
could
you're
use
really
one.
up to. Because if they find out,
Home deco and
they will
mystery game?
reprimand your ass.
Mystery
You keep
sci-fi?
looking into things, and things are gonna start looking
Puzzle
bad.
game? Whatever.
Don't
Horror?
make the same mistake your father made.
What are the elements of this game?
The only one you can really trust.
Talking cat.
No, if nothing else, if the music's as good as this throughout the game, it's probably worth getting.
Power Tool Simulator. I don't think.
Or at least the OST is worth having.
Bracken. Throw the book at it.
Oh, so we're Luigi's Mansion 3. Got it.
There are no ghosts at the Grand. Cat.
Big cat with tentacles.
It's like my Palico in Wilds.
What, New Udra Calico outfit? Or is it? It is New Udra, isn't it?
New Udra, yeah. And I have the jar in the brain. The brain in the jar.
Of course. So the full New Udra set.
Not full New Udra set. It's another. It's from another set.
The defender of my
The
homeland.
head in the jar was from New Udra as well.
My daughter.
She unlocked the heavenly
What's this?
But is she worthy?
Praise the sun.
We getting a new Empires game? Age of Empires?
Didn't they just do one?
Like, I'm not the only one getting that vibe, right? Or Age of Mythology, or whatever it is. I mean, I think they did a remaster / remake. Age of Mythology? Because I want to say the recent one was Age of Empires they did. This might be a Mythology one.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You can't rule if the heavenly
Retold, is this like a remake then? Or is that just a new name?
Oh, Retold maybe is a remake and this is new content for it.
Let's see that, yeah. Considering it showed Age of Mythology on the side and they showed the Heavenly Spear on the right.
EVR Studio.
Xbox doesn't have its own exclusive VR system, right?
What was it, sorry?
So Xbox doesn't have its own exclusive VR system like Sony does, right?
They don't, no. They have... They
and I guess they technically have the Quest because Microsoft.
Yeah, but they, like... their thing was a whole... They had an AR thing, but they never did anything with it.
Yeah, the AR glasses or whatever, was it?
No, yeah, maybe it was glasses. I'm trying to remember what exactly it was.
No, I think I'm thinking of the Google glasses that Microsoft did.
They had an AR.
Ages
They
and
showed
ages
off
ago.
an AR Minecraft thing a long time ago.
Yeah.
So.
I remember that, yeah. have no idea. I'm getting like 5 different vibes from this game.
Yeah, same.
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는가?
Hi, Rumiko.
Hello.
당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가? 누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다.
Assassin's Creed Advanced Warfare. Shut up, Matt.
Is this like a Parasite game or something?
I don't know.
지정태. 지정태.
Udong, 2 hearts.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of this.
Oh, wait, I think they announced this before already. The name sounds familiar.
World premiere.
Yeah, that's cute. Oh, this game.
Oh, yeah, more of this game.
Didn't they show this like Game Awards last year?
I think so, something like that.
Or am I thinking of a different game?
No, this is the game. Yeah, I recognize.
Yeah, there it is.
Dia novo tu alibemo iwalotaname. Ona utalima diefema. Teonami. Toma tu acalio, terali.
Oh, so it's coming out next year.
I mean, the game is gorgeous, if nothing else. Like, I really like the art for it.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Hello, Treasure Planet
it's a
Cat.
sequel.
Oh.
I didn't even know
The first one
came
come out, and this is just a sequel. I didn't either. I mean, good for them if it did blow up for a sequel. Yeah, Bethesda.
Don't try Todd Howard. Don't try Todd Howard. Don't try Todd. Oh boy.
76, okay. I'm surprised 76 was still getting updates, to be honest.
Hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole.
How long has it been since 76
When
came
it comes
out?
to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every
2018?
From its mightiest of rivers
It's been almost 7 years.
ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards. What do you got on there, Jed? Worms. And how are they biting today? See for yourself.
And meanwhile, we're almost at
Finding the right tools for the job.
7 years since the
There are
announcement
as
of
many
Elder Scrolls 6 with no
combinations of
news.
Rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea.
No, we got news during the
And when
Oblivion
you've
thing.
caught your
They're
fill,
hard at work
hop over
on
to
it.
the local tackle shop to swap fish.
What Oblivion thing?
The Oblivion Remastered reveal.
Can you smell that? No matter
I never
what
actually watched
troubles
it.
plague the future wastelands
They
of
started off
Appalachia,
with Todd Howard saying,
you can always find
"We're hard at
comfort in
work on Elder
cozy
Scrolls
little
6,"
joys
and they
like
showed
this.
B-roll of people
You just
working
gotta
at
know
their
where to look.
computers, and I'm like, Is that AI
Vault
generated,
Life
Todd?
is your ticket to
Are you lying to me again?
Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to
When
show
isn't he?
all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels.
Yeah.
Got a green thumb?
The
Plant
rule
your
is
own peaceful
never
vegetable
believe
garden.
anything that Todd Howard
And
says.
nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout.
Honestly, unironically, I feel like
Ah,
76 would be
community
more
makes a
interesting if it wasn't
wasteland a
multiplayer.
waste home. Join today.
Well,
and tomorrow you'll be kicking
Mittens
back and
is the
sharing
primary
a
person I
meal
know
with
who plays
friends
it, and
in
apparently
beautiful Appalachia.
it's a really fun if you coordinate things with other players. At least that's what I've been told. So, gone fishing.
I believe that. I'm just not generally a fan of multiplayer games.
Fishing and Fallout, my life is complete. Video games is fishing. Yeah, well, I mean, you are a cat, so I get that. I did. Oh, Rico.
What?
He's like, don't make a cat
What
joke,
did Rico
I'll
do?
die. Right as I make a cat joke.
Rip Rico. Listen up. You know what's funny? I was right before they did the title reel. I was like, please don't tell me this is solo leveling.
I mean, I knew just by looking at it.
I mean, I did too, but I was still hoping it wasn't.
4-player co-op, then it's not solo. I don't know anything about this except the fact that I keep getting ads for a mobile game.
Didn't know I had a mobile game.
Arise Overdrive. Okay.
So wait, it went from fall 2025 to 2026? Or was that 2025 for Xbox, 2026 for everything else?
World premiere.
I don't know. I only saw Xbox logos.
Hey. Let's be real, we don't care either. Kirby? Okay, no.
It's Power World 2. Or Xbox has their own... Wait, I was kidding. Or Xbox has their own monster catching game.
That'd be really fucking funny considering the power... Yeah.
You just slapped that dinosaur's ass.
The tail, but they're using the tail as like a hand.
Oh, so you actually play as the monsters. Interesting. Just realized this song is probably copyrighted. Damn, it's probably too late now, though.
Probably.
Alright, let's see what this is.
Yeah, no, it's not doing it for me. I'll be honest.
Animo. Yeah. Good try, but why are all these Pokemon games coming out now?
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I just want to say
Oh my God,
thanks
Tony.
to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life, but more than that, I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world, and that means everything to me and the team.
He's only
I can't
57?
wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so
I guess
much
all that
care
time in the
and attention
sun.
to detail, with some brand new parks,
I
new
was gonna say,
music,
he's got
new
a lot of,
skaters,
like,
and
wrinkles.
more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8
Yeah.
players in multiplayer.
Like, I thought it was like,
Tony
is
Hawk's
he in
Pro
his like
Skater
late
3 and 4
60s or
officially
something?
drops
I've
July 11th.
not
We have a lot
processed
more
that, but no, he's only
surprises to come.
57.
Check out the launch trailer now.
Yeah. I mean, 57, he's getting up there, but I recently saw a video of him and Bam skating together, and he still skates just as good.
Yeah.
He's not doing any, like, crazy tricks anymore, but, like, he doesn't have to. He's done his career.
Yeah.
Also, they're probably going to show it here, but I'll wait and see. I'm excited for this.
Like, for whatever reason,
like 3.
For whatever reason, Tony Hawk's just perpetually stuck in my mind as like his late 20s, early 30s look. Just because that's what all the games and such focus on. Wait, is this the one that has that SpongeBob level that we saw like a while back?
I don't remember. Yep, there we go. I knew it. Yeah. So now that Bam's been sober for almost a year, they put him back in the game.
Oh, good for him.
Actually, Bam's doing pretty good. He has a routine now, so. The Ninja Turtles, or is it just Mikey?
I mean, if it's just Mikey, it makes sense.
Anyways, just real quick about Bam, like, he's been going around the world, and every day he skates at a new park and tries to redo his old tricks and also learn some new ones.
Oh, damn. That's really fucking cool.
Oh my god, Doom Guy!
He's slaying and shredding.
I hope the soundtrack is... ooh, a few days after my birthday, damn. I hope the soundtrack is...
A little less than a month, or a little over a month.
Now, I should preface that anybody who's excited about the 4 stuff, they did say that the 4 content is going to be in the style of Tony Hawk 3, not 4. So, if that's a deal breaker for someone, that could be. But, like, to me, I don't really like Tony Hawk 4, so I'm okay with it. Spirit Fair. Okay.
Oh.
Lesbians.
I mean, I feel like it's supposed to be mother-daughter relationship, but yeah.
A girl can dream. And call the other sis. Ah, I see. Yeah, they're sisters, just like in Sailor Moon, they're cousins. This reminds me actually a bit of Muramasa the Demon Lord. Different aesthetic, but it reminds me of that.
I like the whole tarot card thing.
Interesting, yeah. At Fate's End. Okay. Is this on Steam? It is on Steam.
I'm looking more into that later.
Oh, is this Gears?
Yep.
Don't play
What
the
is
song.
that, remaster, remake?
I think you're doing a remaster collection or something. Yeah, oh yeah, and this is on PlayStation now.
Look who decided to show up.
I know that One Roll and my buddy Canadian Jutsu played through the games a little while ago.
You think you can still find your way back home, Phoenix?
Cross progression. Okay. Okay, and having crossplay is good because that means you can play with people on any system. Blizzard co-op, damn.
Let's do this. This is gonna be awesome.
Form up!
Oh, just the first game? Okay, I thought there was a collection. I heard something about that.
Maybe they're working on the first one, but they plan on doing all 3.
Yeah, because the rumor is they did that Metroid
World
Prime
premiere.
remaster, and they're gonna do 2 and 3 eventually.
Makes sense.
Oh, this looks pretty.
Someone turned the bloom up a lot. I'll give it that. Persona?
A Persona 1 remake would be crazy.
I mean, I've heard rumors of Persona 4. This is giving vibes of Persona 4. Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
There it is.
I think this is unnecessary when there's 2 games in the series that really need remakes, but...
Yeah. Plus, didn't they get a remaster not too long ago, or is that just it going to Steam?
Persona 4 Golden went to Steam.
Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought they did a remaster or something when they put it to Steam. But
I know,
not.
Esky, I'm just letting the
The
ads play.
Smugglers League is always
Besides,
there.
this is probably not going to be anything special.
But you won't see us.
And we already saw this game, I
You
think.
won't hear us.
No, wait, it's Sea of Thieves. What am I talking about?
And the only way you'd ever know it is if that's what we wanted.
40 years of
As
Rare, eh?
smugglers,
Damn.
we deal
You know what?
in the
That's
goods
fair, because they
others
started
are
as
afraid
Ultimate
to
Play of the
handle.
game.
Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other.
Now, if Rare
So
could
I
make a
guess
game
my
other
question
than Sea of
is,
Thieves, that would be
Can
nice.
you handle that?
I mean, it's probably what's keeping the lights on for him right now.
No. Esky, shut up.
Your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that
What'd he say?
is what we're really
What are you
after.
talking about? They
The
started the
bigger
series
boom,
with 3
the
for some
better.
reason. When it comes to Persona.
Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more
Not entirely
than
wrong.
under moonlight and shadows.
The original Persona
You
is a
should be ready
great
to take
game, and they need to remake
advantage of
that
others,
one.
misfortune.
Hell, remake the original Shin Megami Tensei. That's the best game in the series, in my opinion.
Stealing, of course, is always an option.
Like, it's
Just
legit.
whatever it takes to get the job done.
I'm not gonna get into this.
You are pirates, after all.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League. You're paying for that.
Season 17. Please let Rare make a new game, Xbox, please.
At this point, I'm curious just how much money Sea of Thieves makes them.
Yeah.
World
It's a good
premiere.
Excuse me?
world fucking premiere. You heard them.
Just making sure I heard right.
Ridiculous. Please. Come on.
Essie, don't get me started on Red Dead Revolver.
Oh, okay. I got spoiled for this game, like, while I was watching shorts.
Okay, well, don't tell me what it is yet, because I don't know.
I'm not.
Oh.
You're gonna find out real fast.
Oh, I saw this in the related for this. Wait, why is... What? I haven't seen the show, but I know that this must be a what-if scenario or something.
We'll see.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule. Or
It looks
die.
really good, if nothing else.
Yeah.
I'd like to propose a third option.
Hey, Jack.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trusted you!
Oh, it's a fighting game. Okay. This fighting engine looks familiar.
A little bit, yeah. The art style lends really well with the gore.
3v3 tag fighting, okay. I need to watch Invincible. We're Battle Beast.
I can see Battle Beast as DLC. Assuming he's not in the original, or the release roster.
I don't know what that means.
That's a... don't worry about it. Ooh! Finishers are looking pretty strong.
Who's this made by? Oh, it's Skybound, right. What am I doing? I'm stupid. I thought it was, for a second, I thought it was Netherrealms, but no. The way
Final Fantasy...
Oh.
Is it coming to Xbox, or... Well, no, this is the first part of... This is the remake, so... It's probably just coming to Xbox now. Which is wild, considering it's been on Steam for so long already. The Steam release was like a year after remake release. Okay, yeah, I guess it is.
I'm here to even the odds.
Ah!
Chaos!
Know your place, little lamb. There's no one to save.
Wait, or is this 16?
I think this is 16.
Oh,
which I still need to play.
I heard 16 was really good. I just also heard nothing about it.
I heard a lot of hype when it first came out, but I haven't heard much afterwards.
Yeah. Which I mean is kind of a thing that happens sometimes with single player games.
Yeah.
Valisthea cannot endure a second claim upon her being, but she may yet be saved by you.
Wow, available today.
Honestly, I'm surprised, considering the Final Fantasy remake is sometime in December.
World premiere.
House.
Double Fine.
Double Fine. Not getting any vibes, so it might be a new title?
Possibly.
Ooh.
You play as a lighthouse? What?
Aw. I like Bird Friend.
Bird Friend is helpful.
Looks like an interesting puzzle game.
Yeah, it's definitely unique.
It's like a walking sim / puzzle game. I'm definitely curious.
Yeah.
Haven't had a walking sim in a good while, it feels like.
Keeper.
Keeper. Good name. Like, nice logo.
Games like Psychonauts 2 showed how Double Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next year marks 25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises that you helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey.
Oh,
As
what
we
is
think
that?
about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic
I want to know what that
franchises,
one game was.
I'm excited to share that players
I didn't
will
get a good look at
to
it.
celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and the return
no,
of
he's
a
announcing
classic
games
that's
that
been
aren't
with
gonna
us
be
since the
shown.
beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators
We've still
across
got
the globe.
50 minutes left.
That might be
Creators
for
like
the
In Exile,
Outer
reaching
Worlds
for
2,
new
'cause it gets its own
heights,
showcase.
Clockwork Revolution. Sluggerfly making Team Meets
Preview
modern
window isn't
classic
popping up, so I have no
platformer
idea.
into 3D. Square Enix bringing more of the critically
A new
acclaimed
Fa-
Final
nothing else, maybe we'll get
Esky, they
Fable Game
announced that
Award.
like 4 years ago.
And Team Ninja returning to the
It's the
beloved
main.
series
It's the
they
main
debuted
reason
on
why
Xbox.
Mama joins
You've
me for
also
these.
seen the next Xbox hardware
Yes.
release, our Xbox.
That's why you'll always see
Ally
me at an
handheld,
Xbox Direct.
which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your
Am I?
library
Yes,
with
yes,
you
Esky, you
anywhere.
might be.
I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games, updates, and experiences that are coming
I
to
say
Xbox
that as a friend.
from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more players on our platform.
Esky,
and
it
in
was
our games than
showcased
ever,
in 2020.
Thanks to all of you. We're proud of the creativity that
And last year
Obsidian
they
is
showed another
delivering this
pre-rendered
year.
trailer.
Immediately after showcase,
Yes, the
our
first one
direct
since the
begins,
announcement trailer.
where you'll go inside the studio for an extended
So it took 'em
look
4
at
years
Outer
to
Worlds
do
2
said pre-render.
and Grounded 2. Thanks for joining us today.
We did 2 days ago.
But before we get into the direct, we have a final.
It's being
world
made by the
premiere.
Forza people,
Enjoy.
right?
What's this that they're gonna show? Final world premiere. Cancel an MMO Fable. That's right. I tried to beta test. Oh, really, Juck?
Welcome to the Guild.
The
We
Guild.
have been expecting you. Please, follow me.
Okay.
You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives.
Well, that's
I feel like we should recognize. This is something we should recognize, but it's not clicking.
Importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you.
Titanfall 3? I don't know. Or wait, didn't that get canceled?
They made a joke that it's never coming.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
This isn't. No, I don't think it is.
Fear is a powerful thing. David Mason.
Black Ops?
What?
This is a COD Black Ops game. Yep.
They did Black Ops 6 recently. This is probably copyright music.
Probably.
Ah, yes. Call of Duty.
6 released October 2024.
And 7's already coming out. Oh, this is the Outer Worlds thing, I think. Well, it looks like there's more they're showing. Well, it's Obsidian. It didn't give COD vibes, right, KO?
I mean, the only reason it clicked was because they said Mason. I was like, oh, no, that's Black Ops.
Welcome to Obsidian.
I don't know anything about it.
We here at the studio have joked around that this has been the year of Obsidian.
I've played
a
fair few Call of Duty games, but I stopped after like Black Ops 2, I think.
To cap this incredible year for us than by doing what our studio does best: sequels.
That's where I come in. You can get out of here, Fergus. Thank you so much. No, you're doing great. You nailed it. The sequel is the lifeblood of every great franchise. Think about it. The original creates the world and builds fandom, but the sequel, that's what makes it worth remembering. No sequel, no hoverboard. No sequel, no dual SMGs. No sequel, no raccoon tail. No sequel, no Zune 2. Which doesn't really exist, but I wish it had.
There was a Zune 2.
There was a Zune 2? I'm Mark, the head of sequels here at Obsidian, and I have sequelized everything.
Head of sequels?
Feels like a moment Sky would have.
AAA video games to my first marriage,
There's
so trust
a Zune
me.
2?
I know what I'm doing. Come along on this journey with me. Part 2.
I have to do something now. I just want to see if she says anything to us.
The Outer Worlds 2 is a sequel to The Outer Worlds 1. It's a continuation of the themes of robber barons in space and how people are controlled by the stories they're told by the people who have power over them. This time we're able to go a lot deeper because we have more time and money, which is a great thing, and we're able to make it a much more true Obsidian reactive RPG than we were the first time around. So we're going deeper and more complex with everything for this sequel. Deeper story, lore, RPG interactions, reactivity, all the things we've been known for as a company. It's really a complete realization of everything people want from an Obsidian game. Surprisingly, this is the first time in over 25 years that I've had the chance to do a full sequel for a world that I helped co-create. It's really just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in interesting ways, and to go even further with the themes of how people are affected by living in a dystopian corporate reality.
You can shoot your way through it, you can talk your way through it, you can sneak your way through it. And so no matter what kind of play style that you like, this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game to jump into.
I opened my
even if
drink.
it's your first one.
Oh, okay, sorry.
The first Outer Worlds was a
Maybe
great
that got picked
base
up?
to start
Maybe.
from, as it has all the elements
you
of a
went,
great Obsidian
like you were about to say
RPG.
something.
Interesting characters, deep worlds, important choices.
That or my fan accidentally
In
peeked
Outer
my
Worlds
mic.
2, not only did we want to double down on those elements, but we wanted to give players even more of it.
We've also put a lot of investment into skills and traits that impact things like combat, conversations, and areas that we call RPG interactions, which are the part of the world where players can use their specific skills, perks, and backgrounds to solve problems in unique ways in our new, bigger worlds.
I love a deep RPG experience, and building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the forefront of what we set out to create. We prioritize those deeper RPG options with different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power fantasies. We also have different equipment options for different playstyles and different companions with different abilities. In the first Outer Worlds, you start off as the Stranger, which was basically a blank slate to build on top of with various attribute points that would begin to define your personal experience in the game. You can make any kind of character you want, but we've given you a role. That role is an Earth Directorate agent. You can think of them as kind of like space cowboys or space sky marshals. They're the good guys that go into places and kind of fix everything that's wrong. You're gonna be one of those. But we don't tell you why you joined the art directorate. There could have been a lot of different reasons, right? It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and spread law throughout the galaxy. It could be that you're a roustabout and you just had nothing better to do. After you pick your background, one of the really important choices you have next is choosing your traits. While we had attributes in the first Outer Worlds, we've leaned into traits for the Outer Worlds too, which are these big changes to your character depending on which ones you pick. So it could be something like Brilliant, where you can tag extra skills and you start getting extra skill points. And that's obviously really great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like Lucky, where you get extra critical chance, and you also get a lot of really cool options throughout the game as well. Of course, we brought back Dumb, so players love the Dumb option.
Tell me, do you believe in signs? Not quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use.
And you get like lots of really cool, fun conversation options
Hey,
in the game,
Esky,
but we
they
took
have a
that
mode
even
for-
further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that
Mode
for
for
something.
Esky?
It could be something as simple as banging on a machine to get it to work.
What's this ongoing joke?
Oh, so it's like a zero.
In some of your traits, your next
Go ahead.
choices are going
Go
to be
ahead.
choosing your
What were you gonna
skills.
say?
The skills themselves
go ahead.
basically allow you to build on your playstyle and what your
There's
character
an
is
ongoing
doing in
joke
the
that
game.
Esky's dumb. but
That will
he's
be
not really
everything from playing stealthily to speccing for an explosive specialty.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a Fallout Zero intelligence run.
dumb. Yeah.
Throughout your entire journey, your character continues to change with the different choices you make. In the Outer Worlds 1, actually had more skills than we have, so we condensed them down to really the core and essence of what we really wanted there. But we made each point that you put into a skill much more impactful. So instead of getting small percentage changes, we actually did much larger changes per point that you put into each skill. And again, all these things, because of how they're checked inside the world itself, can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open
love
up a
this 'cause
lot
it's
more
like-
options in the
it's
world
like it's saying,
itself.
look,
If
we
anybody's
don't have the
played
rights for
Fallout New
Fallout
Vegas,
anymore.
they'll be very
Bethesda
familiar with like
owns
the
that.
perk system.
So we're gonna go make our
basically
own
borrowed
Fallout,
that,
and it's gonna have space.
but went even grander. We actually have more perks than
Yep.
Fallout New Vegas did.
Space
But
and
here's
capitalism.
the cool thing, right? We check and use perks for literally everything, right? So you can do everything from, hey, I want to make a stealthy build.
Bethesda
that
like, yeah,
steals
well,
stuff and is really
we
good
have
at that.
Space Fallout
okay,
too.
great. Well, you can take maybe the
There's just
pickpocketing
nothing to
perk.
do.
So that's not available to everybody, but if you select that, now you can actually go around and steal things out of people's pockets. There's another perk called Heavy Handed, right? Where say you're a melee person, what this does is now your power attacks that you use actually knock people down.
Oh man, I really like the serial killer perk. As you start killing people, they will drop hearts. And you can take those hearts, and essentially you're taking these trophies, you could say, and it's actually giving you a permanent health bonus every time you do it. We have this perk called Assassin. Now this
So
is
you
an
get a
early
health
game
bonus
perk
for
that you
being
can
a
take,
murderer.
which every time you stealth attack an enemy,
I mean, you're gonna be a
get
murder-happy
movement
loot
bonus for a
gremlin
certain amount of
anyways.
time.
Calling it now. If you get this game, you're gonna go for the serial killer perk, aren't you?
If I ever get the game, probably, but I probably won't.
Flaws were a system that everybody loved from the first game, but we
It's
wanted
not
to make
Families
it more
kinda games,
personal to the
or-
player. We wanted it to really reflect how you were
I
playing
mean, the
the game and give you
first
a
one didn't
bonus
take to
that
me
you
when I
actually
played
wanted
it,
to
so
really
I doubt I'll
engage
play the
with.
second.
With the flaw system returning, we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever before. So, we turned to the team. I told them, no bad ideas. Give me what you got. Okay, we need more flaws. We need them to be real. I want to put them in the game, so give me something. Inspiration. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I have bad knees.
You got bad knees? They hurt when you walk a lot?
Yes.
When you walk too much, they hurt?
No cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
I feel it.
It's a good flaw. What about you?
I like to take
I mean,
small
I feel
things
that.
sometimes.
So you're stealing.
No, I'm taking.
When do you give them back?
I don't.
Claire. Claire, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire.
Tiny crimes.
Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw, and I'm putting it in the game. But you're a bad person. And are you the one that took my stapler?
do you need it?
Yeah. Give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30. You guys get an hour?
I get an hour. An hour.
Oh.
No, bad
Makes
time
you
to
feel-
find
How
out.
many fingers am I holding up?
3?
No. Anything else? We'll put it in the game. We'll put it in the game because I feel bad for you. Anything else?
One of my favorite flaws is something called bad knees. It'll actually give
I'm
you
bad
the
at
option to
directions.
take this flaw that'll make it so that you move faster throughout the game.
Watch, if that's a perk,
The
it just takes away the
problem is,
mini-map.
Anytime you stand up, your knees are going to make
Oh,
a
that's
loud
just
popping
evil.
noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
There's one called Kleptomaniac. This is really interesting because what it does is when you steal something, you can actually sell it for more bits than normal. And like that sounds really great. The drawback is sometimes when you're looking at things in the world that are owned by somebody else, you'll automatically steal them. So you have to be very careful about how you use them.
Okay, that's an interesting way to implement that.
Gazer flaw, and it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms and hazes, and makes the game pretty unplayable if you happen to choose that perk.
If you happen to be the type of player that habitually reloads your weapons like I do, well, you'll be offered the flaw of over-prepared. Now, you'll get larger magazine sizes on all of your weapons, but if you ever fully empty your magazine, you're gonna take a debuff for a while. While we support options like being a gunslinger who wants to key into destructive weapons, or a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit them, we also allow for a lot of fun and experimental builds. You can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors, or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than, in my opinion, the bridge area, which has a quest you get early on in Paradise
It is really
Island.
neat. I agree. Yes. The bridge.
Not only do you kind of encounter this very early, and it's a very core one to the story, but it really expresses our philosophy of allowing the player to solve problems in a bunch of ways. So you may solve it by, speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate.
You could go guns blazing and you could just take everyone out inside the POI, lower the bridge itself, and kind of get across.
Ooh, a super shotgun? Wait, that's a triple shotgun.
You could sneak in,
That's a triple
lower the
barrel,
bridge,
yeah.
and then actually sneak in under the bridge to get over to the other side. You can bypass the bridge entirely if you found like certain gadgets, like the shield gadget that protects you from poison gas as you go across, or the double jump boots, which kind of allow you to jump across the chasm and get across that way. There's even a really
I'd definitely
kind of
go for the
messed
double
up
jump
way,
boots,
right?
the
Which
big
is
peasant
players
early
can actually sacrifice one of their companions. Their companion who they just found is part of.
We're no different than the Breeze if we start tossing our own to the raps. I sure as law ain't gonna follow someone who can't see the wrong in it.
I must admit I'm surprised we could come to an understanding. But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger. As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
It's such a fun quest, but again, it really showcases that we want you to be able to solve this in whatever way you want to. When you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want you to have the experience that you want to have out of this.
From the
Put a
very
lot of thought
beginning
into
of our
this game, which
discussions
is
about the
something
Outer
that, like,
Worlds, we really knew we wanted
really
every game to
appreciate.
take place in a different colony. This lets us expand on all aspects of the universe. Every colony can
Like,
be
the
its
negative
own
perk
thing
thing
with
is kind of an
its own
interesting
flavor,
idea.
and we can center them around anything we want. Any ideas or setting we're interested in. Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the Protectorate. Their dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury. For Protectorate subjects, unfortunately, that answer is everything. The Protectorate is also incredibly wealthy because it was founded by the inventor of the skip drives, which are the Outer World's faster-than-light engines. But those skip drives are starting to cause rifts in space-time, which are cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other. The Order of the Ascendant is an offshoot of the Order of Scientific Inquiry from the original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation
They don't
for
want
the
the
good
life
of everyone,
equation?
not as a way to simply control the masses. The player's been sent to Arcadia as an Earth Directorate agent to find out how the skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies. In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer Worlds, we're also expanding the humor, so each faction has its own flavor of absurdity. Anti's Choice is a merger between Anti-Cleo and Spacer's
See, the humor
Choice from
in
the
this
original game,
showcase is
and there
not
are corporate
overdone and
representatives
cringe.
in the Outer Worlds too. They've
The
invaded
PC
Arcadia
game
to
show could
liberate
learn
their
a thing or
resources
two.
for all of humanity, at a profit, of course.
One of my favorite
It
things
also
from
helps that it's
Fallout New
focused on
Vegas
one
is
game
the
instead of
radio
just
system.
being
It was
spread
just
out
iconic
throughout
for
the
me, and
entire
I wanted
thing.
to make sure that the Outer Worlds 2
It's very
had that.
directed.
So we actually built out 3 different radio stations, one for each of the major factions. You also have a ton of music. Each station might have, like, I think 20 tracks of unique music that we've made for it. It's a lot of stuff. But the really cool part
That's a lot of
about this
music.
entire thing is that
60 songs
we
overall?
actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio. So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say
I hope
you
this game
solve
does
a
as well as
problem
they
for the
hope, because they've
Protectorate
been
folks,
putting on.
if
It
you
seems
listen
like
to
they
the
put
Protectorate radio
everything they can
station,
think of into it.
they're going to be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility, strongly believed to be caused by Anti's Choice malefactors, have been corrected.
Some hotshot for hire just managed to fix the electrum leak in their repair facility. Now, I'm not saying we caused it in the first place, but we sure like the idea of all those broken auto mechanicals and all the excessive gasping and choking involved.
The factions and companions are great examples of how we're going deeper and more complex this time around. They're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds, and like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines, but this time they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices. Your first companion is Niles. He's another Earth Directorate agent like you, and he's looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a somewhat cute Automech support drone that is basically Niles' helper. Her name is Val. Marisol's part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still deadly assassin. That's right, she's a deadly mathematician who may or may not have some unfinished business to attend to with the player's help.
Oh,
See, math does kill.
A math
Part of a
magician.
sub-faction that worships the rifts, and in her case, violence in
Quite
general.
literally, for once.
You can choose to either turn her away from overt violence or support her chaotic and dangerous tendencies. At one
I like her
time,
tattoos.
Anti's Choice had a program to graft soldiers with animal parts.
I was
to
about
make
to
them
say,
more
oh, hey,
formidable.
it's you, when she came on screen.
Unfortunately, it didn't quite work, and most of them are now dead. There's a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her
But why not
graft,
murder?
among
Because
other
murder's
things.
wrong. Is it, though?
Finally,
Yes.
there's Tristan. He's a protected arbiter
Debatable.
who is judge, jury, and executioner all
It's not
rolled
a
into
debate.
one heavily armored package. It is your choice to either
Sure it
help
is.
them judge wrongdoers
Anything's
or
a-
show them
anything's a
what
debate if
true
you try hard
justice
enough.
looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end of the game, but let's say if you have not been treating them well, you will find out at the end of the game what that means.
Companions are a very, very important part of merchandising because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the lifeblood. It is what fuels
they're not
us. Do
hiding
you want
it.
to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out.
I mean, I feel like he's a parody of
Gen Alpha
Todd
loves
somehow.
body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right? Who needs a significant other when
He's
you could
the
have
same
a
kinda
knife-wielding space
idea as
psycho
Todd,
up
though,
in your
this guy.
sheets, huh? What are they doing?
He's wearing
to
something
huh?
similar to what
Maybe a little
Todd normally
napping,
wears, too.
Maybe a little snuggling. Maybe a little nah.
Also, his hair is kind of similar to Todd. Not as curly,
The
but
visuals
similar.
of the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Auntie's Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions.
Interesting.
How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda.
I mean, just look at
The Sovereign
real
uses it
life
to
if you
maintain
want that
control.
answer.
Yeah.
Auntie's Choice uses it to help their bottom line. The Order just wants to show how it exists within the grand plan. We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under protectorate control, but has recently been taken over by Auntie's Choice. They don't just occupy the town, they rebrand it with their signature style, repainting buildings, posting guards, and adding propaganda-based holograms featuring Auntie and the Moon Man. Showing the towns evolving after the invasion helps us push immersion for our players.
Not gonna lie, this entire
One of our
time I thought it was
priorities in
Auntie as in
visually realizing the world of
A-N-T-I,
the
not
Outer Worlds 2
Auntie,
was making sure
A-U-N-T-I-E.
everything
Yeah,
is clear
same.
and recognizable from the player standpoint. We want to make sure each faction has a particular look and design. So when the player is running across these vast, different environments and
So the whole
landscapes,
time it was
they're
like, oh,
recognizing
they're
the motifs
anti-choice
and visuals of
and
who
all
they're
that.
talking to,
No, it's
what they're going to be talking about,
Auntie's
and how that
Choice.
progresses throughout the story.
Yeah.
The first Outer Worlds
choice
was
of
really
Auntie.
about the player interfacing with corporations. And while we have that in the Outer Worlds 2, we really want to express not just the
I might be one of those
corporations,
in a few
but
weeks.
how the player interacts with other facets of the
Huh?
world, like government entities or religious
just-
structures. And then we elaborate
I
on
just
those.
was to the
With larger
pointing to the fact that
environments,
my,
we wanted to encourage
my
exploration
nephew
by
is gonna be
improving
born
player
soon.
mobility across the board. Now you can run,
I got an
slide,
updated
double
picture
jump,
today
mantle and
of the
parkour
baby
your
bump
way
and
through
all
all
looks
the
like
nooks
it's
and
about to
crannies
fall
of
off.
these worlds. It really allows the player to just explore and have fun
That
finding
baby's
really
ready.
cool stuff.
The due date is the 26th, but they have
We've
good
aimed to
feeling
make
it's
everything
gonna
in the Outer
come
Worlds 2
sooner.
better from top to bottom. The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story, our art, and especially our gameplay. A good sequel is true to the original. That's first and foremost, right? Like, we all want to add in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought, we did not need this consultant. We've made enough sequels. We understand how to do this. And I will say, I don't think it's been entirely successful.
I am very proud of the combat improvements we have made in the Outer Worlds 2, thanks to my patented combat system. You may be thinking to yourself, it can't be that good. Shush, what are you even talking about? You haven't seen it yet. Watch this. Put a helmet on, because I'm about to blow all of your minds with my COMBAT system, combat system. My name is Mark, I'm the head of sequels. Shall we begin? You're thinking, what's C for? C, capitalize the fact that the people loved the first game. We're gonna take those people, we're gonna make them buy the sequel, giving out pounds, pounds, pounds. Quick ones, ha, ha, not you, Dan. Here we go. What comes after C? O, optimize for player satisfaction. I am terrified of online gamers, okay? I wanna make them happy, so let's, okay? All right.
Honestly, understandable. They're
Mobilize
terrifying.
the players so they're ready for that sweet, sweet pre-order. Clap with me. Sweet, sweet. If you don't have rhythm, Brandon, just say it. Sweet, sweet pre-order. Everybody has a different rhythm, and it's blowing mine. And here we go. B, burglarize. What is this? It's basically just finding new ways to loot dead bodies. You know what I mean? Right, Otis? Okay, that's a big part of the game. A, you gotta agonize about how many people are gonna be angry that we have just put so much combat into this thing and almost no romance at all. We should look at ourselves. What is wrong with us? Huh? We can't have one love story in this? How many people have been in love? Raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're in love. Okay, are you lying?
I have a wife.
Put your hand down. T, trois. In French, that means two.
No.
Sequel.
I think that means 3.
Okay, you're getting ahead of yourself. Come on, Claire.
I was gonna say that is
And how do we
3.
end it? Anything
It
is
is, yes.
possible. And we've established that we're the best there is, and there's no sequel better than us.
I know.
if
I
could just
don't
say
know
one
much
more
French,
thing.
but I know that
Thank
one.
you very much. I know I've kind
I
of
did get
changed the world
Celeste
of
with
video
the
games
D's nuts
today.
joke.
For the Outer Worlds 2,
Ask
we
you to
wanted to
count to
improve
10.
gunplay in every way. We focused on improving the feel of each weapon, the way a weapon snaps into ADS, the way recoil feels when firing, and how impactful our sound effects really sell the weapon's fantasy, to things like how unique reload animation can add a lot of character to each weapon. We've increased the variety of weapons by including new weapon types, but also through a host of fun and unique weaponry. We have things like the Boar Blaster that fires out tumors that can explode like grenades. Or can even be eaten by the player for additional health.
You
We
can
have a
eat
weapon
the
called
tumors.
Rookie's
What?
Reward that will actually level up the more you use it throughout
I
the
mean,
game.
it's still the Fallout people who are doing this at the end of the
It's
day.
got fun fanfare where it's like shooting out confetti and it's got a fun little
Hey, boss,
setup.
I have a cancer. You're just
We
shooting
have a really
cancer
fun
at people.
weapon called the pop-up gun. It fires out ad drones that will distract your enemies with
I guess not all
corporate
tumors are
ads,
cancerous,
slogans, and
but
jingles.
still.
While your enemies are distracted, you can focus fire on them or explode these drones for additional damage.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
That
New
is cool.
to the Outer Worlds 2 are throwaways.
Fire out taunt
So
bullets.
you can use frag grenades to flush out enemies, smoke grenades to camouflage and escape, distraction devices to bait enemies into a stealth attack, and even science grenades that will levitate enemies, allowing you to fire upon them while they float helplessly.
Science grenades, I like it.
And of course, science weapons are back. We have returning favorites
Hell yeah,
like the shrink ray.
science.
This time it's been upgraded so you can shrink your enemy down to the size of a sprat and run over them, exploding them into bits.
The Shrink Ray, that was probably my
Sounds
favorite
overpowered.
one from the first game, so we brought it into the second game, but we improved it though. So instead of shrinking your enemies for a short period of time and having them re-expand, this time they stay shrunk, and we actually added in the ability to step on them and kind of squish them and kick them, because we knew that that was the player fantasy. We knew that's what everybody wanted to do. They wanted to step on the enemies, they wanted to kick them, so we made sure to double down on that stuff.
In addition to things like our returning favorites,
so
we also
good.
have some really fun and unique new science weapons. One of them is called the Armageddon. This one's really cool because it actually shoots out these masses that are like these little arms that will stick to people or cover or all kinds of different things.
Oh, God.
And they will continue to just hit
Look,
them
portable graboids.
until they get destroyed.
These are really unique weapons.
And we have another one that's just super cool called the
Look, it's high on life, but without the annoying
This
dialogue.
is a melee weapon that actually lets you attack to a musical beat. And if you continue to do that, you'll actually get additional bonuses each hit.
Rhythm game sword.
One of my personal favorite weapons is called the Big Bang. It's just a big freaking gun that uses material harvested from rifts to shoot out a giant
they couldn't
ball
call
of
it the
energy,
BFG.
vaporizing
So,
everything in its path. Now, ammo's
I mean,
extremely
fair.
rare for this weapon, but you can
But if
use
it's
it
the
in
aesthetic
just
of
the
this
right
game.
situation to devastating effect.
And the planets, the solar system thing is kind of neat.
Like another great one is Gary. If you wear Gary, he will lash out at your opponents as you're walking through combat. So we even have science armors, and we've really kind of shown off what we thought was really great for the player from a science perspective.
We're all about letting people play the game their way. There are some players who prefer to be immersed in a first-person view, taking in all of the details. But there are others who really prefer to take the world in from a third-person perspective. Why not allow both? Well, now you can swap
I do
between
like
the two,
third-person games.
letting you enjoy the experience in whatever way you like. One of the things I really like about having the third-person mode is being able to see all of the fun and unique armors and armor combinations and weapons that you can equip your player with. All of the actions that you could do in first person, so you're double jumping around, you get to see your character in that way.
Yeah, it's a
You
lot
get
better
take
to
in
double
the
jump
world
in
and
third person
see
than
things in a
first
different
person.
light.
The only
jumping.
downside I feel with third person
The Outer
is
Worlds 2
the
is really
space
the
your
biggest game
character
we've ever
blocks
made.
by
Bigger
being in third
choices,
person.
more reactivity,
Yeah, that's
more
fair, but you
weapons,
could just switch back,
more
right?
things to find in each of the worlds the players
Sure,
can visit.
yes.
The
I
team
just
has
always
done
find jumping
incredible work
awkward
bringing
in
the
first
Outer Worlds 2 to
person.
life.
I much prefer it when it's in third person. Or
And we can't wait for you to play it.
Even though we've always been a multi-project studio, this
They
is
had
going to be
to
the first
show a
time we've
clip
ever
of them
released 3 games in
repositioning
1
a
year.
model for
It feels
hissing.
amazing to do. We're so excited for more people to be playing our
Fair
games.
enough.
Oh my god.
It is truly an exciting time here at Obsidian. We're exploring worlds big and small while expanding on franchises that we've created, and we have no plans to slow down. We hope you all continue to come along with us as we do what we do best, make your worlds your way.
Good on you, Obsidian. You're making some cool games. And I hope this outsells Starfield. Probably won't, but I hope it does. from Sky responded, and she's
With the Outer Worlds 2, we're all about the best place
Yeah, I
to
saw.
play, which is also the promise of Xbox. You can play the
Oh,
Outer
we're getting
Worlds 2
Grounded 2 stuff
on this
next.
Xbox,
Cool.
Yeah.
but it may be hard to play it when you're staring at all these beautiful holes. Let's cut that. You can play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox. Oh yeah, now that's Microsoft. Or you can take a phone call on this Xbox, then play the Outer Worlds 2 right after. Excuse me, I'm getting a call. Hello? What am I doing? I'm playing the Outer Worlds. Hello? Yeah, this is Mark. I didn't know I had jury duty today. You could play the Outer Worlds 2 on this Xbox, but it takes 2 people to lug around safely. We're gonna go up to my apartment, okay? And this is an Xbox you actually wear that also plays the
I love
Outer
he's making
Worlds
fun
2.
of the.
What do you
That's an
think,
Xbox.
Claire?
That's an Xbox.
This is amazing.
Are you playing?
I think so.
Fantastic. So now this is actually not an Xbox, so you cannot play the Outer Worlds 2 on it. Can't play anything on this. I guess Bread. You ever play Bread where you take it out of one slot, put it in the other?
You play I Am Bread on it.
If you pre-order the premium edition now, you'll get early access, which is like a prequel to the sequel, or is launch the sequel to the pre-order, or like, why are any of us alive at any time? It doesn't matter. Either way, my job here is done. It's time for the Grounded 2 portion of the Direct, which is sort of like the sequel to the Outer Worlds 2 portion of the Direct, which I absolutely just hit a home run with. You know, it's really nice to see my influence go on to other games. Take it away, team. And Big Egg.
I like him. He's funny.
Yeah. And if he tells a lie, it was a joke. Unlike Todd Howard.
Like, I like how you can unilaterally tell he was just taking the piss the entire time.
We're so proud
Obsidian
of Grounded.
is the
What started as a
anti-Bethesda.
small passion project to make a quirky game.
I mean, considering they got fucked over by Bethesda, I don't blame them.
Trying to survive in a backyard,
Yeah.
grew into something way bigger than we ever imagined. Over
Bought
25
Fallout from them and
million
then
of
let
you
them do one
jumped
Fallout
in,
game that
explored,
ended up being
built,
better
crafted,
than
and fought off
their own
giant
stuff,
bugs
and
together.
then
Y'all helped make
didn't
the
take
entire
the fixed
experience
version of their
very
engine because
special
they
to
couldn't
us.
understand how it worked.
The team's been cooking up a ton for Grounded 2, and we're so excited to talk about it. And to grease some palms to steal a bit of time from the Direct to give you a deeper look. There were so many possibilities and ideas that didn't make it into the first game. So with the sequel, we have the chance to dream bigger. To achieve those dreams,
Honestly,
we
considering how much
partnered with the
content
amazing
got added
folks at
on
Eidos
after initial
Montreal.
release, I'm surprised there's that much
Together,
still
we're taking
left.
Grounded from the backyard to an even larger
That makes
world,
sense.
the Brook Hollow Community Park.
When
Okay,
we
so this
started
isn't very
working on
long. It's only
Grounded
like 15 minutes.
we knew that we wanted to make a bigger
Yeah.
world. Fortunately for us, Eidos Montreal became our main partner on developing Grounded 2. They have a lot of similarities to the sorts of things that are important
think
to
I'm gonna
us
split
at
this VOD
Obsidian.
up
They tend
either,
to make
'cause it's
very
all under the
narratively
Xbox
strong
banner,
games.
technically,
They make
so.
games with really deep characters and great character progression. They
That
make
looks
games
really
with
good.
great gameplay.
Everyone at Eidos Montreal is thrilled and honored to be working with Obsidian Entertainment. Our two studios share a lot of DNA. The same things that are important to Obsidian Entertainment are important to us. Choice and consequences, player communities, and doing justice to great IPs and great franchises. The fact that we're the first partners that they're working with to make a sequel to their franchise feels like we're an important part of their history.
The events of Grounded 2 take place 2 years after the first game. The same 4 teenagers are returning.
So there's Max,
Hoops, Willow,
and Pete.
They're a couple years older, which means they've gone through a bit more high school, a bit more mature. It's 1992. The world's a little bit different. But we're still in that fun,
I love how
nostalgic
the idea
era
this is
of the early
literally a parody of
1990s.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
In Grounded 2, we're moving the action out of the backyard and into the Brook Hollow Community Park. Not only is it bigger, it allows us to tell a lot more stories and expand the world of Grounded by exploring what the community of Brook Hollow has been up to and what they've been through.
The park overall is about 3 times the size of the backyard, and our initial starting area is actually the same size as the entire backyard from the first Grounded. The reason we wanted to move
Was that
into a
a
park
store
wasn't
called
just to create
Billy's
a
Hogs?
bigger world,
That's funny.
but was to give us the opportunity
Probably.
to explore the community of Brook Hollow and what secrets have they been hiding.
What we love and what we're excited about in terms of the park is the opportunity to create environments and landmarks that are mundane at normal size, but are colossal wonders when you're the size of an ant.
Slaps.
Everything from a giant trash
slaps.
can to a community picnic table or a snack bar.
Thor was here.
All
No.
of these areas come to life in a brand new way.
Look at the size
Part
of that
of the
penny.
fun in Grounded 2 is that the
was
park
a
was
quarter.
evacuated really quickly
Was it? I thought it was a
right
penny.
before our teens were shrunk.
Yeah,
And
it was a quarter.
means
That
the
was
park
Washington.
has been sort of turned upside
Oh, okay.
down
Well,
and
I don't
is
know.
in a topsy-turvy state.
By the way, I
And
heard y'all are
that
getting rid of the
leads
penny
to
finally.
really fun environmental storytelling, but it also leads into
Well, we're
the
ceasing
creation
production.
of
There's not been a
amazing
recall or
environments
anything yet, to
for
my
our
knowledge.
characters
Yeah.
to explore. One of my favorite examples of this is the ice cream cart. In all of the
Because
commotion,
each penny costs more than
the
a
ice
penny
cream
to
vendor's
produce.
cart has been knocked over, and
Yep.
its contents have spilled out into the ground.
No, not
And
the
what
mint
this
chocolate
means
chip.
for our young adventurers is that they'll be able to explore this frozen
Grounded
cave
2.
of interesting
Hi.
challenges and colorful Lovecraftian horror.
Disca Chocominto.
We have one anthill that's actually somebody decided to bury a bunch of toxic stuff in the park. And so there's all these toxic chemicals underground. The environment looks very cool and very
Wow, it was
spooky
that
with
long
all
ago.
of these
So
sort of chemical pools. And of
we
course,
ceased
nothing can
production
live
of our
down
penny
there
in
except
May
for one type of
2012.
insect, the cockroach. We are oftentimes reinventing environments, and in future updates, you're going to see a ton of new stuff. You do a lot of fighting against insects of all shapes and sizes. We didn't just want it to look better, we also knew we wanted to add a new layer of strategy. The changes that we've made aren't limited to tuning animations or adjusting attack or defense numbers or making characters or insects move faster or slower. But we did all that too, but there's also an entire sort of rock, paper, scissors strategy involving light attacks, heavy attacks, and blocking. We've also added dashing as a new way to both get out of danger quickly or jump in for a quick attack. And almost all the insects in the game will have these abilities now too. Sort of like a chess match, but one that's super frenetic, looks super cool, and is ultimately just a ton of fun. We're leaning into clear play styles for tanky warriors, low defense, high damage rogues, effect wielding mages, and ranged hunters. In the first Grounded, we have mutations, and there were weapons and armors that favored different playstyles. In Grounded 2, not only will there be passive mutations, but there will also be active mutations. And a lot of those mutations support these archetypes.
My favorite way to play pretty much any game is chasing after those game-breaking builds. And that's why I'm so excited for what we're doing with archetypes in Grounded 2. I'm all in on the rogue. Now, you can even dual-wield daggers. I've been dialing in this glass cannon build that stacks ambush, assassin, and cardiofan mutations with the wolfbane daggers and the wolf spider armor. It lets me open up combat with massive backstab damage that also inflicts venom. Then, I can use the extra stamina to reposition and try to dodge, rinse, and repeat. It's high risk, high reward, and absolute chaos in all the best way. I'm looking forward to seeing what wild combos the community comes up with and what they inevitably break once they get their hands on the archetype system. It's going to be awesome watching it evolve with player feedback and watching us try to keep up with all of your game-breaking builds.
One of the great things about Grounded is the variety of players it attracts, from builders to crafters and everything in between. If you've ever watched me on Casually Grounded livestream, you'd know that I'm neither. I am a murderer of insects. Personally, I prefer the term harvester.
I love that she has to specify
I like
that.
going out, hitting things, and bringing the materials like insect body parts back to my friend's seed.
I'm a murderer.
This way, we keep progressing
Of insects,
and playing
right?
together.
Yeah.
We're also trying to make sure that armor and equipment are easily understood by the player, especially when they're playing co-op with their friends. It was really, really important for us to deliver on all of that for the bigger space and experience, because that was the only way we could truly support the feature the community has been asking for since the very first Grounded release. Mounts.
Display?
Our mounts, we call them buggies, have an entire suite of moves and have their own special abilities and attacks.
Okay, I like that name. That's cool.
That's
We really
great.
wanted the buggies to be an extension of the player in every way possible. And that meant making sure that buggies had unique and valuable abilities across all the core pillars of Grounded. So that doesn't just mean exploration and travel. That has gameplay implications for combat, crafting, and building as well. Just like how we wanted to expand on player playstyles throughout the game, we're going to make sure that every buggy that we add has its own personality.
The Red Ant Soldier can enlist
Aw,
up
you
to
can
2
pet the
Red Ant
ant.
workers to follow you around and help you out. If you get into combat and you don't want to fight while you're saddled on your buggy, you can jump off and they'll fight right alongside you and provide support. The Orb Weaver buggies are a little less useful when it comes to general utility, like building a base or harvesting, but they're awesome when it comes to combat. Sure, their defenses aren't super strong, but they're heavy hitters. They're also super fast and they have some great special abilities, like a scream that allows them to stun lesser powered insects, and the ability to shoot webs and entangle other creatures.
Can
so
shot
the
web.
Orb Weavers won't be your base building buggy. You should use the Red Ant Soldier for that. But they're super fun for exploration and combat. Red Ant Soldiers and Orb Weaver Spiders will be available at game preview launch. There will be others in the future, but those are the 2 we're starting with. The connection that our Grounded community has with us is something we want to keep forging with the sequel as we make an even bigger game than the original.
Pretty much from day one, we knew we wanted to return to game preview for Grounded 2. Sure, it comes with some trade-offs, like the game's not done and it's out to the world, but there's so much value in building it alongside the community. Buggies change how
It's
you
a smart way to get
traverse
people to try your
and
game while you're
navigate
still
the
working
park.
on it.
What we're doing with Grounded 2,
And I'm
we're
sure
actually
they'll
keeping
find
zip lines
bugs,
held back,
pun
so we can
intended.
see how players engage with buggies, and then we can tweak zip lines to bring them back over time to really complement that buggy experience and make exploring the park far more fun. That kind of feedback loop helped shape the original Grounded, and we wanted to shape the design for Brook Hollow Park, archetypes, buggies, all of it. We also learned a lot from that first time around. One thing that stood out immediately, players blaze through our content, especially the story. That makes sense. Story, characters, world building, that's kind of Obsidian's
Oh, look,
thing.
they made a diarrhea.
It's the flavor we bring to the survival genre. So this time, we're starting with a much bigger baseline.
There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will.
One of our favorite parts of the first game was watching the community uncover clues and spin up theories. This time around, we're leaning even more into that, and we'll be keeping a close eye on what our players discover and how they interpret it. Because you never know what might inspire us as development moves forward.
We really started to hit our groove at the end of Grounded 1. We found that being open about what we were planning and then following through was key to building trust with the community. As a small team, we had to experiment
Who'd have
with
thought?
update pacing and scope, and what we found resonated the most
It's
with all
different
of you
though, like
were
when you're
bigger, beefier updates, even if
familiar
it took
with
us
something
a little
so
longer
much
to land.
because you've been
So,
working on it and
that's the
doing all
plan.
these things,
Larger,
and then
more
you can't
complete
see it
updates.
objectively.
Well, I'm not saying it
Just
doesn't make
enough
sense where
so we can
oversight
take
like
your
that happens.
feedback
I'm just saying,
seriously
who'd have
and
thought
make
something
every
as simple
drop
as that
count.
is
You
such
can
a massive
expect in our
impact?
big updates, new buggies, new biomes, new building pieces, all the good stuff. And we're launching with a
Like,
public
the writing
roadmap
I've
so
been doing
everyone
for
knows
the
what to
game,
be excited about in the future.
I think it's good.
All of us at Obsidian Entertainment
reels
and
me in
IDOS
if I go
Montreal
a
are
little too
super
crazy.
excited about how close we are to letting all of you players get shrunk a second time and explore the all-new park on buggies in Grounded 2. If you're a returning Grounded player, we're really looking forward to you experiencing all the improvements. If this is your first time getting Tiny, then all I can tell you is that a world with an entirely new perspective and an entirely new feel awaits you in Brook Hollow Park. It's time to ride together and survive together.
I like what they've shown so far. It looks really good. I really need to play the first game. I've only really watched people play it. October 29th, July 29th. Oh, this is covered in music. Probably. Well, this is probably the sizzle reel.
Yep.
Well, what'd you think? Anything you're interested in?
Things I definitely want to see more of. A couple things definitely caught my attention. Nothing I label as a sure buy though.
Like for
Overall,
me,
a really good Xbox Direct though.
yeah, for me, I'm interested in seeing more of obviously Outer Worlds 2, Keeper, that oh god, what's the name of this Meat Boy 3D? What's the name of the I guess it's going to show us here in a second. Chronos looks good. I think it's called Chronos.
Wouldn't mind seeing more of this no
Clockwork
ghosts
Revolution, I
at
wanna see
whatever
more
the
of.
hotel thing.
Sorry, what was that?
Wouldn't mind seeing more of the no ghosts at whatever hotel was.
Yeah,
And
it looks
more Fate's
interesting
End
too.
sounds
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I
yeah.
think this might have been one of the better Xbox Directs they've had in a few years.
Yeah, no, I agree. A lot of good stuff shown.
Like, even if there was a lot of stuff that wasn't for me, I still enjoyed it, which
Mhm.
says a lot compared to some Directs.
Yeah. No no Fable this year, but hey, you know what?
I mean, I waited 4 years for news. I'm fine with waiting a little bit more.
Yeah.
The fact
And
it got mentioned is more than enough.
Mhm. And by that extension, I still have 2 Fable games to play through. To get caught up anyway, so. Oh no, I think it
I'd
was
be
good.
surprised if, with them mentioning it here, we might see a bit, or at least hear something for Game Awards then.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, all in all, I'm glad with what we saw.
Yeah, I'd give it like 7.5, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd say about the same. Not my favorite of all the things we've seen so far, but it's up there, so.
I've not seen a lot, so I can't really rank it compared to other Directs, but at least insofar as Xbox Directs goes, it's very solid.
Now there is a behind the scenes thing that's 11 minutes about the ROG Xbox Ally. Did you want to watch that or are you satisfied?
I'm fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty good too, actually. It's also like 10 o'clock, so probably be a good time to stop. Okay, well, thanks everybody.
Like, the only big thing I'm curious about is pricing for it at this point. So
yeah, which I'm sure there's going to be details on that soon.
Yeah, we'll probably hear that either sometime between now and Game Awards.
Yeah. But thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back tomorrow for Black Voices in Gaming, probably to watch the Nikkei thing that I missed and recap anything else that I missed, and we'll go over all that stuff tomorrow afternoon. And then tomorrow evening, more River City Girls. So there you go. Let me find someone to
What,
raid.
the Stellar Blade collab stream or whatever?
Yeah, because it was earlier in the day yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to watch it. So, yeah, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow, I think. Let's see who's. No, there's no one in LTN live. Is there anybody in my Who's Live who I can raid? There's Blondie. Blondie's doing Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Probably that's what I'll do. I gotta check that game out sometime too. Okay, let's see. See if he's still going. I'm pretty sure he is, but yeah, he's still going. He's been going for almost as long as I have. So. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do the raid. Here's a raid message if you're subbed, everybody. If you're not subbed, that's okay. I have a raid message you can use instead. It's right here. Here's the Discord server if you want to join to hang out with some cool peeps, or for Toku Tuesdays, we're watching Power Rangers SPD. You can also find social medias here, YouTube channels here, and the newest videos here. And you can save 10% more in your order at advanced.gg using my code 010 at checkout. And I'll just put those rate message again just for everybody. But yeah, so again, tomorrow I'll watch the basically the rest of the stuff for Summer Games Fest tomorrow afternoon. And then tomorrow evening will be more River City Girls 2. And then just the regular stuff coming up in the week. Like Tuesday will be Donkey Kong Country 2 with Blondie. Wednesday will be Monster Hunter. And then whatever ends up happening on the weekend. I haven't fully figured that out yet, but as always, take care, comb your hair, and rush use a brush. Don't do drugs. Stay in school. Eat your teeth. See you next time on Cheat. Go say hi to Blondie for me, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And Karama will see you tomorrow night.
Yep.
And I guarantee that her and Eski will hit each other, as well as Sky will fall down a hole, and I'll get lost.
And I will throw things at everyone else.
Exactly. Raid's about to happen, guys. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
And let's see if the raid happened yet. And there we go.